um, Ndi-Abia, which is a name current for people that are from other states. Gubernatorial election is forthcoming. This is time for us not to complain. But even if we must complain, we complain with our PVCs. This is the time we have to go out there to show the current government that you have not carried your people along. It is disgraceful and insulting that Abia State, the so-called God's own state, is now the least in terms of infrastructural development in the whole southeast. It's quite unfair. Now, this current government just ended up wasting our 8 years. See, common Ebonyi State that was created in 1996, when Abia State was created in 1991. So by right, Abia should be at least 5 years older than Ebonyi State. But what do we have today? See the number of flyovers in Ebonyi State. I'm not in any way, campaigning for the governor of Ebonyi State. But the truth remains that he has done well in some areas. Which area, which sector of the economy can we say this incumbent government of other states has done well? Do I talk about the doctors that have been owed months of salaries? Months of salaries. It's disgraceful for some of us that are living outside the state. When issues come up about doctors, you want to make a suggestion. They say, what of your states? Where doctors are owed more than 20 months salaries. And the most annoying aspect was, I think there was a day, I don't know the television station, either Arise channels or, I don't know, I can't remember which of the TV stations that brought representative of the Abia State government. And I think that should be NAD, that NAD or just a body of doctors anyway. Now, the government, the representative of the government had the effrontery to be accusing doctors that why the government was not paying them was because they had private hospitals. That is the most foolish thing I've ever heard. The most foolish thing I've ever heard. And that tells you the intelligent quotient of the people occupying our government house. We are talking about you are owing somebody because he has a private hospital. If the time you employ the person and you don't want the person to have a private hospital or to engage in private practice, you made it clear. And the person fails, you fire the person. That is a civil service rule. You don't wait for the person, first month, second month, third month, and so on and so forth. After accumulating all these bills, only for you to look for one useless and plausible excuse to give for not paying. The truth is, even the blind can see that the present government of Abia State has not done well. And there is no reason for voting in the party called March 11, 2023. Because there's no reason whatsoever. I thank God that in the National Assembly election, it's clear. The people have sent message. The people of other states have spoken with one voice that we are no longer interested in the PDP. Abia Central senatorial election was concluded. Which party won it? Was it PDP? It's clear. And that enough, it's clear. PDP cannot take it because they are already out of the game. Abia South is clear. PDP cannot get it. So it's telling you this is time for us in other states to come out en masse. Forget about what happened in presidential election. Come out en masse, voting for Labour Party candidates. That will be the savior we have. We have our principal. We have our presidential candidate who can talk to any of our governorship candidates, tell them the right thing to do. This is not the time to sit at home or sit on the fence and say it will not count. Forget about what happened in presidential election. Thank God the truth is coming out. This time, we have known the strategies they rigged the last election. This time, every ad hoc next staff coming to the polling unit, if you don't have the code to upload the results, don't come. The people know their rights. It's very clear. And if you are part of those people that will come to carry ballot buses, let me tell you, Section 33, subsection 1 of the Nigerian Constitution as amended gives every citizen the right to life. And subsection 2 tells you there are conditions where that your right to life may be removed. One of them is for the purpose of self-defense from unlawful violence. So when you come, you want to attack people in a polling unit, the law permits the people to use measurable force to counter your own force. And in the process, if you die, you're your own. We are talking about section 33, subsection 2. If you come to take their property unlawfully, that's the people in that unit, the INEC things there belong to them first, then to INEC and then to Federal Republic of Nigeria. So they are the people in that unit. That very thing primarily belongs to them. To come and carry their ballot box, they may not take it easy. They may not take it easy. And you know it's even against the Electoral Act to come and carry ballot boxes. It's there. Section 126, subsection 4 is clear on that. That anybody that snatches or destroys election materials or election devices commits a crime, and when convicted, 24 months, that is 2 years, behind bars. Please, my people of other states, this is the time to show this incumbent clueless government that we are people, we have brains. Let's tell them that gone are the days when people can mess up with the mandate given to them by the people. The power belongs to we. Ndi-Abia. The Constitution says in section 14 that the power belongs to the people. We in other states, we are going to decide who governs us. So that when person gets in there, the person knows that after 4 years, that we will come to either renew or reject that person's candidacy. With that, we develop our state. You cannot tell me we have government. Imagine, people in Ariara can testify. Your shops were destroyed on the ground that they were going to build ultra-modern markets, so on and so forth. What happened? 5 many months. People in our Port Harcourt Road, in Aba, can tell you what has happened. I don't want to talk about even the road leading to my own town, so many other things. There is nothing to show for the presence of government in Abia State. This is a time for us to collect that power from PDP and return it to Labour. So that when our principal, P2B, gets victory in the Supreme Court, he will have people to work with. He will have governors to work with. Let us show them that power belongs to us and not to them. The governor is already helping us by appointing somebody from the wrong senatorial zone. Yes, of course. Because power, by right, should go back to the Abia North. But now he decides to hand over to Abia Central, that handed over to him to the exclusion of Abia North. This is the time we speak with one voice and say, evil is evil, no matter who is the victim and who is the offender. Let us call evil an evil. Thank you, my people. Thank you once more.